Okay, hi guys, welcome to another Free Energy Friday. I'm your host, Michael Ellis, and today I'm going to go over an idea that has kind of been on the back burner of my mind for quite a few years. I'd call it, I don't know what I called it, magnetic farming, I guess, but it's more like a, I don't know what you call it, like a kind of like a pendulum or a swing. It's an oscillator, but it's like equivalent to pushing a pendulum every so often, like a swing, and then just kind of like when it comes back, giving it a little more of a push, and just keeping it going. That's kind of the theory of it. I'll show you the circuit. So basically we have like a timer or an IC oscillator, an oscillator basically, circuit, and we're going into a tank circuit, and basically what we're doing is we're trying to get a resonant frequency of this tank going, and kind of like building up the signal in this tank circuit. So with every impulse that comes through here, it adds a little bit more energy to this tank circuit, and when that happens, it gets it going, ringing. Yeah, that's a good word for it. Ringing, even more so than so we have this AC, going into it to build up the circuit signal. So at the resonant frequency of this tank circuit, we're basically building up the frequency of this tank circuit. So that's, fine and dandy and all, yeah, you're creating a resonant frequency and you're building up the energy behind the ringing, and on your, you're going to have your FFT. It's going to show the peak, the resonant frequency. It's going to have the most energy behind it, because every time the impulse drops, it's going to ring and ring and ring, and it's going to be doing that over and over again. So the idea is you're ringing a bell, basically. But then the idea is we do that with more and more and more tanks, and we just keep adding tanks of the same frequency, and then we get more and more energy sources to harvest energy from. So once we have like 10 or 12, or I don't know, like 12. For example, we have 12 tank circuits. With each tank, then we're taking energy off of that tank circuit. Oh, you can still see that. Okay, good. So it's not just ringing for no reason. Sorry. So basically we have the plus and the minus. Wave. So not only are you creating a bunch of ringing tank circuits, but you're taking the energy off of it, and it should look something like that. Actually, it should look like this. And then you put a capacitor in between. Smooth it out. And then you get like and then you, of course, collect it from all of them. And then you have a pretty damn good energy source. Now, I haven't actually built this yet. And I might actually do that and then stitch that video on at the end of this. But for all intents and purposes, I think I'm just gonna leave this here as it stands. So this is what I would call the resonant multiplier circuit. Resonant multiplier circuit. Okay, so and then harvesting. This is harvesting. This is what do we call this? Pumping tanks. The bridge rectifiers. In case you want to look that up. This is a full wave. So that's a technical term, is a full wave bridge rectifiers. And here you have diodes, if you're really unfamiliar with that. Diodes. Okay, so for the really people that don't understand what I'm drawing here, these little things are called inductors, and these are capacitors. This is a schematic diagram. These are diodes, and they have little markings on them, so you can tell which way they're going. So if you're going to build that, that's what they mean. And then this end goes to ground. Yeah, this end goes to ground. This end goes to the power source. And then of course that goes to the harvesting, and then this is your output. And then your load. So we're calling this the Resonant Multiplier circuit. And I guess that should do it. We'll call that for our Free Energy Friday. This is by Michael Ellis. And thank you for watching. There's your Free Energy Friday. Trying to take a screenshot of that. Thank you for watching and tune in. Every so often I'll post new content, ideas and circuits and experiments. As I come across them, come up with new ideas, I'll share them here on this channel. So stay posted, follow, like, subscribe. Thanks for watching.